name is Chris, and I am the founder of the Nouveau Riche method. And I want to introduce you to our new AI-powered employee inside of our CRM system that we have. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. And this is indeed a game changer for your business and for the growth of your business. So I want to be able to show you guys what this AI-powered employee looks like. And so right here, you're going to see our CRM. And when you come into our system, we can know which step to get started and get your platform set up with us. And so we have two payment structures, but I'm just going to get directly into this AI bot powered employee. And I'm going to show you the marketplace real quick. Now, the marketplace right here, this is where you would have these AI-powered employees already built for you, and different people, as you can see the hearts and the numbers right here, different people have already deployed them into their systems. We have air conditioning repair, and we have the fitness training center. It's 37 of them total, and they all do different, they're all well performing, and you can hire them at no additional cost when you purchase with us here with our AI-powered employee. So we're going to go over to the platform. I have some already created here. And as you can see, I've been doing demos for other people and about what these employees look like and how they get deployed. So how do you deploy those? You come over to the right and we have templates. We have everything from appointment setting, everything that you're going to need in your business that you're currently doing in your business, that someone in there that you're paying that's going to take care of all of the need to have, that you would normally have your human employees doing. And they can really be focusing on other things and closing deals on the other end. And so this AI-powered employee will take care of all those things that human employees have to do on their own. And so it'll just close the gap, and it's going to help you to get rid of a lot of the tire kickers and people having to miss calls and miscommunications. This system is going to be able to work for you as an aid in your business, as an extra employee that don't ever have to call out, that will never get sick, and won't ever complain about the amount of work that needs to be done. Okay? And so you have everything in here that you need. And as you do a demo with us, you'll be able to see all the different elements that we have for your business. And so these other employees over here, well, you can do custom. Here's a beautiful thing. You write out the conversation goal of the AI employee, and you can write out the conversation purpose in detail, that are detailed for your business. But I'm going to tell you, this AI-powered employee, once it gets deployed, it is absolutely phenomenal. I can show you some things in it. Once it gets created, you got to do what we call onboarding. And just to share a little fact with you, you can change these photos here. And also up here at the top left, we can change this background right here. And once you get a real good AI-powered employee that you've deployed in your business that's working well, then you can turn around and publish that to the market and let other people share in that. But once the AI-powered employee gets into place, the thing is you'll have it in the testing environment, stages and the testing mode. And then you have settings that you can come in and deploy it to work for you. You can assign work for it to do. Once it comes into place, you can do manual mode or hunting mode, and you can have it working 100 leads in the course of the day, per day, and it's going to reach out to all those different leads. The campaign end date, you got to make sure that that's stretched out for however long you wanted to do those certain tasks that you have it with your database that you're using, and you can have it do 100 a day, and it'll take care of all that for you. And then once that campaign is ended, or you can stretch it out for the full year and have it work 100 leads a day if you got a huge database to do that. And then once you can add filters to that. So if you have different tags for different clients that come in different ways or they're different stages, you can create tags for them, and you can add that to allow your AI-powered employee to work certain tags of people. So it can be newcomers, or they can be people that are already in your database that haven't quite bitten off the apple, if you will, as it pertains to your business. You put system tags, you can add them to flows. I have my flows in here, but you can add them too. And then also you can have them to send out, SMS texts and emails that you can You can get a phone number from us that'll get you qualified. You have to get you qualified to send out SMS text through a phone number. And then once you get that done, you can send those text messages, and to be able to stir up business for yourself, create interest, the whole 9 yards. Then you can add them to the pipelines and flow them through your pipeline. Absolutely phenomenal. You can train these bots employees, and I have it right now with my website that I trained it on, even though that says real estate, and it says it's ready once it gets trained. All you do is add it here. You can take and you can copy and paste, create a title, and then submit it, and then it'll train on it. You can upload and drop it in there, PDFs. You can add websites. You can add multiple websites of the industry, and it'll read all that information, store that information. And so when someone is talking to that AI-powered employee, is going to be well-versed on the industry. You can create questions and answers, do your FAQs. And so it'll be able to know your FAQs when people ask questions, and so on and so forth. So it's a powerful, powerful system that it'll be able to help you. Then the communication tools. You can connect any one of these communication tools up that you may have. We have Twilio, Zapier, Padly. If you have another software that you want to kind of interconnect with it, you can use Zapier and Padly to do that, right? And so it's just a phenomenal thing. And then once your AI-powered employee has had activity with conversations, you can go and check the log out and see how that AI-powered employee has been progressing. So right here, we have our stages. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. The different stages, you can change those different stages. You can beef them up. So right here, it just says in this stage right here is the introduction. It says introduce yourself as Alex, a real estate agent. And this can be for any industry, for any thing that you may have. It can be for e-commerce. You name it, we can do it, right? And then it says briefly describe the company and the services, mention the purpose of the conversation, which is to introduce them to our real estate services and how we can assist in their property need. And then right here, it has revive attempts. So if it reaches out, no one say anything, within 8 hours, it'll send another text message or an email. And in 24 hours, it'll send another one to see. And if you wanted to, you can add triggers to it. You can add them to a tag, add them to a flow, add them to a pipeline. You can remove a tag, remove them from a flow, delete them from a pipeline, roll them over to a human that's within your system, another employees that will be handling those leads once they come in. You can resolve that conversation, end that conversation, collect data. You can save and collect data with forms. And our form builder in this system is absolutely phenomenal. You can receive deposits, you can receive payments, monthly payments. You can do everything. It has so much flexibility in it. You can book them to a calendar. You can hook your calendar up to it if you have one already, but we have our own that's on the same level as Catly or better. And then you can personalize it and just do a host of different things with it. And it's already within our system, and it'll literally blow you out the water. You can do not reply or opt out. And so each one of these areas you can, so with this, you can, each one of these areas you can change them and you can save it, or you can beef that conversation up a little bit more and give it a little bit more to it so that it'll be able to perform in this optimal stage, all right? And right here is the conversation vision. So it's going to ask them are they interested. It's going to handle objections, interest in a demo or a appointment. You know, if they say yes, it's going to end that with a follow-up. If they say no, not interested, it's going to end the conversation, right? And so that's the beauty of this system. And this was created just solely for me putting it in there, saying I have a real estate agency, and gave it a name, gave the name to the AI-powered employee, said what I needed, and I did it off of the template, right? And so it created this, and you can get deep down into it and lay out the conversation goals here. Click the pencil. You can say, hey, it's to book appointments and something else and something else. You can add more into it, right? And then you save it. And then you can say the conversation purpose. You can tailor this and get it to the next level to what you want it to sound like, as if these people were calling into your place, right? And so that's the beauty of this. Let me show you something else. We'll get back to that. If you want to come and change the AI employee information, you can come here. That's right here under settings. And this is where you're going to deploy it to work, assign work to it, the business hours. You can have it work 24 hours, or you can have it working for 3 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, however long, right? And then you can change the name. You can change the name of your AI-powered employee. You can add more company description and your values in there. And this area over here, you can put it on auto mode, and you can just change this and have it to flow either way you want to. We give you a lot of flexibility in this. And if there's an unexpected error, so say for instance, if your calendar gets disconnected with one that you connected with us, because that stuff does happen, or the AI model has an outage, which is very rare, but it can happen, right? You want to have it to roll over with no notifications to a human, it'll do that. You want to have it to roll over with notifications, let you know, hey, there's a problem, we're rolling this over to you. Or if you want to have it with the custom message mode, it'll do that as well. And then you can also limit rate limits. You can let it know how many messages you want going out at a time. It's going to be dependent upon the back end. We can send out multitudes of messages at one time, but again, it's going to be dependent upon the throttle that is set on the services that you're using, that you're connecting with it. Okay, so let's get back to this training stage over here. And so each one of these stages here are going to be set the same way. You can change that to fit your desire. And if you look at the conversation vision, once they book an appointment, so on and so forth, it's going to go through all of that for you. And the whole time, you cannot throw this thing off. It is absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to play with it just a little bit, right? And so I'm just going to say hello. And it's real smart because it'll pick up, even if you misspell things, it'll still pick up on what's going on. Okay, and it says here that and it's based off of the training data that it has. And I'm reaching out to introduce you to our real estate services. We offer a wide range of solutions from buying and selling to property management, investment advice. Are you interested in learning more about how we can assist with your property needs? And I'm going to throw it in a little loop. Let me say I want some ice cream, and watch and see what it does. If I can spell ice cream correctly. And the whole purpose is going to keep getting you back to the point where it's trying to get you to, which is, are you interested in moving forward? And based off of each stage, it's always nice to treat yourself. Speaking of treats, have you considered investing in a property that would provide long-term benefits? This is our real estate services and help you explore those options. Are you interested in learning more about how we can assist you with your property needs? See? Say yes, right? And so Alex is talking. Well, get ready to send a new message. Now it's defaulted down into the interested stage. It's number 4, interested, right? So it progressed. I threw it in a little loop. It gave a little objection or whatever. It got you back on track. And I said, yes. It says, that's great to hear. Our services include buying, selling, property management, and investment advice. How can I assist you further? I want to. Fantastic. We have a range of properties available for purchase. When will be a good time for you to book a demo appointment? And I know I left it as saying demo, but it's an appointment, and to explore those options. Let's see. I would like Friday at 5 p.m. please. I misspelled please, but it's okay. So it's based on the training data. It's in stage 6. It's getting ready to try to book and end the conversation. Great. I've scheduled the demo appointment for Friday, 5 p.m. Looking forward to meeting you then. Let's see. And Ben, we didn't put in here that you need to collect the name, email, and all that stuff. That's what it will normally do. Okay. I've built some other ones, and the same thing, they would ask for that. So right here, because we didn't put that data in there, that we're gonna, it just says book an appointment. So it's book the appointment, and but you can get down because it's just a better system in the sense that it's just gonna walk you through that process. That's where you go in there. You could cheat, you know, add all the things you need into it, and to beef that up. So let's look at real quick. Let's see the opening messages right here. So that's the opening messages. You can come in and you can always change those. You can delete them, change those, add more messages, tailor messages that you want. You can, for the opening message attempts, you can set it for however you want, minutes, hours, or days, however you want to do. And this is going to get rid of all the tire kickers. You can do split testing on which message is getting the, you know, which one is getting the most feedback from it, or people looking through it. And so that's a brief rundown on these AI-powered employees. And say, for instance, if you want to delete the employee, it takes about 28 hours before the employee is fully deleted. Now, once it books on the calendar, we have our own calendar system here. And when I tell you, this calendar system is super sweet and nice. So once you can have, based off of the payment plan that you're with us, you can have, you know, unlimited bookers for all of your employees, and you can create those, right? And come here and add photos. You can create those. You can change what it looks like on the back end. Also here. So we have all of that into the place. You can drop your custom logos, all of that stuff in there, right? So it's absolutely phenomenal. So once somebody comes into your database for booked, then you can turn around and you can go in and manually confirm, or you can set it up so it'll auto approve it. If you want to go in and it's just going to send you a message, hey, somebody booked, you can auto approve or whatever, and then it'll send out all the appropriate stuff that you have for the meeting, whether it be on the phone or Zoom or some other platform that you may have, right? So it's a great system to have. And then in our system as well, we have these different inboxes. You can have multiple inboxes. You can have canned responses. You can send messages through here, emails, texts, the whole 9 yards. We have another AI bot that you can put on any website, and it'll communicate. And you know, we have our funnel builders, our automations, pipelines, your database here. You can receive payments. You can create products, coupons, and settings. You can do a whole host of things. And this system is completely white labeled too as well. So once you purchase from us, it's completely white labeled. You can do the VoIP phones. You can buy multiple phone numbers. You can have, under each phone number, you can have unlimited extensions. You can have conference rooms and meetings. You can check out the call logs. You can see when people were in the system or not. You can do tracking. You can track everything in here. It's just absolutely phenomenal. It'll give you everything that you need to launch and grow your business with us here at the Nouveau Riche. You can do your portings. It's just absolutely powered packed with everything in here. Your payment processors that you want to use, you create roles and give people different access levels so you can have access to either all of this stuff or some of these things, the whole 9 yards. So it is absolutely phenomenal. We're excited for you to check us out here at the Nouveau Riche method with our AI-powered employee. And listen, sign up below, or if you're ready to get a closer look at it before you purchase, definitely hit us up so we can set up a one-on-one and you can go through that and we can play around with it and show you the power of this AI-powered employee. And keep in mind, if you have an employee that's making $50,000 a year, you hire them for the first 90 days, and say, for instance, if you laid them off, 10% of that, that $50,000 which you would have paid them would have went towards, that's the money that you lost on training these people, right? And if you hired an agency to do it, that's a $10,000 plus the fees you had to pay to the agency. So you're looking at $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on one employee. You know, if they didn't make it, they could look good on paper, but this AI-powered employee will get the job done every single time without fail. So you have a great rest of your day.